How you doing, everybody? My name is Pedro Hernandez, other known on social media as Fat Boy the Barber, and I just want to tell you guys that those videos you guys saw was me back then, being the ignorant person that I was, hot-headed. I would go from 0 to 100 in an instant. That was me back then. That's not me now. I told myself this year that I was going to change a lot of things about myself. I'm 40 years old. I'll be 41 this year. I got a 15-year-old son who's going to be 16. He's in high school. And I got a little kid. He's going to be 7. He's 6.5 right now. Everything I do on social media or say or whatever, people take it to the heart. This is the barber game, you know. This is how people get mad and start attacking you. I don't attack no one. I'm just me. I was 38 when I went back to school because I didn't have a choice. I learned how to cut hair because I didn't have a choice. I had to learn. So, never picked up a clipper or the scissor or nothing. I had to educate myself, which I do every single day. As a barber right here in Mid-Oregon, everybody talks. Talks and talks and talks. But if I don't go to your establishment and try to take your clientele, I'm not in front of your barber shop or your salon or whatever. Never did that. My work speaks for itself. 2 years, almost 2 years in doing this as a barber. I always told my brother, because my brother owned a barber shop in California. He's the owner of the Lifestyle Barber Beauty Supply, which he's a very successful person. But he had a shop called the Lifestyle Barber Shop, and he told me all these magnificent things being being a barber, and I kind of got it because it always interested in me in doing this a long time ago. For many reasons, I did not become one at a young age. But when I came out of prison, I all these goals, all these goal planning, all these things that I have done to be where I'm at as a barber right here in Mid-Oregon. This is from 5 years ago, almost 4 years ago, 4.5 around there, or more. Everything was popped in my head once I got in there. Got in there, became part of the system, become a caged animal, as they say. And I got proof. People that I met in there, we talked about it and dreamed about it, fantasized about it, about our freedom, about what we were going to do when we get out. But I had a lot of roadblocks in there too, which I will get later on and talk about that. This is just an introduction of me, why I'm a barber. I'm not where I want to be at. I'm not where I want to be at yet, but Eventually I will. These are life lessons. I'm old. I'll be 41 this year. Everybody keeps telling me the same story. Same story. Act your age. You don't look your age. You know. I mean, I get it from my own kid. You know, it's kind of funny that he wants to see me as an old man, as everybody does. But like I tell everybody, I'm still young at heart. That's what keeps me pushing, moving every single day. I'm a barber because this is my last chance. I used to be a professional phlebotomist. Used to work with doctors in the ER. I used to work with nurses. I used to work with AIDS patients, cancer patients, any type of patient you could figure out, you could think of. I was good at my job. I used to be a CPT too, which it's above a phlebotomist. It just draws from the blood from the vein like that. Lost it in an instant. Tell me if it's worth it. Nah, it's not worth it. People change. People have the right to change. People that have the right to do anything they want. They have the right to do whatever they want as long as they don't hurt you in any way, mention names, or go beat you up, or do this or do that. It's a jungle out here. There's a plethora of barbers coming out. These young kids coming out, talking all this and this and that. I did it too. It's a barber game. You go anywhere, everybody talks the same crap. But why is it that I learned in less than 2 years? Because I didn't learn how to fade in Fagans. That's the school I went to. I'm not a Cali barber. I'm an Oregon made barber. Certified. It's not hard to learn these things. We have educators, YouTube. We have so many educators around the world. I mean, YouTube tells you how to build a house from the ground up. What's the first steps to do it? How to do it? How to start it? All that stuff. And how to finish. But if you listen, if you don't listen, you don't pay attention, and you keep doing the same things over and over and over, don't give yourself a chance to express your talent. Stretch it out. See what you could do. I didn't know nothing. Nobody taught me. Those people that say they taught me, they didn't show me nothing. Because of the right now, as of right now, and I could say this, the person who said it gave me his scissors, his texturizing scissors, and other thing, his feather razor. He said he didn't need it. Did not need it. That's what I thought. I did use it, but I wasn't using it in the right way. That's why I educate myself every day as a barber out here. There's no easy haircut when you never had a fade. You never had a real skin fade. Knowing that, and this is for education, straight hair has a lot of whirls. It's like curly hair. I always say it's not whirls, it's tsunamis, you know. Your hair's never been worked on, never softened up, never this and that. So it tells me that either you got a supercuts or you got a barber that does the same thing every single time. Now, don't get me wrong, I love old school barbers. I admire them. Okay? Times have changed. You gotta listen. Can't be telling everybody those haircuts are crap. They're not in. You see this? I'm my own barber. I learned how to cut my own hair. Whatever I have, Bobby, I cut my own hair. I don't let no one touch my hair. You know? This is a fade right here. This is a fade. A fade. You know? This is a skin fade right here. But this is me. That's my style. I don't hate on your style. I don't. It's you. Times change. Old school barbers out here. To all those young barbers, it's gonna be hard, bro. I'm already seeing it right now. And open up a shop, it's hard. It's not easy. Look at me. I had to close up. It's not worth it. Rent goes up. Everything goes up. Economy, everything. And I get those clients that want, and say in Spanish they say bueno, bonito y barato, meaning they want good, look pretty, and cheap. There's no such thing as a cheap haircut. A full haircut. I wasted my time on a lot of people, tell them how to comb their hair, how to do this, how to do that. But that's another story. So this is my introduction to Real Confessions of a Barber. Real Confessions of a Mexican American barber. I do these things because I enjoy being a barber. It's my passion. It's like art. You know, you make something out of nothing. You create something that wasn't there. When they came in through that door, they came in beat up. You know, not combing their hair. They had a bad hair day, bad haircut. But when they come out of the shop, and I guarantee my job, I'll make sure you look good. If you don't understand what a detailed haircut is and why your hair doesn't lay down, why this and that, that's my job. This is my job. I had to learn it. I had to get it back on YouTube and do this education things on with myself. I searched, and I'm not lying, I searched almost 1,000 barbers of their processes. And whoever tells me I'm lying, and I got a couple people that I told them, I know where you saw that. I know how they did that. I know who so and so. And they tripped out because they thought they were the only ones doing it. Actually, no, it was someone else. And I'm not going to mention the name. It's a barber in California. And the barber from Oregon, I told him that's so and so, and he tripped out. I really do want to be somewhere else, away from here. Nobody sees my talent. Only certain people do, actually, and I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, man. To all you faithful customers, I appreciate the cuts I give you. Doesn't matter the amount of time. All right, time is money, but if you don't pay, time is limited. But these customers, I don't hesitate because they pay to look good. They feel good. They're so happy that I'm here. And the ones that want a quick cut, I mean, I do it, but don't be telling me you want your hair today, this and that. When I charge you, that's detail, my man. You gotta pay for detail, you know, because I do what I can, and I always do my best. Not even 2 years, 2 years as a fader, as learning how to fade, cutting hair, this and that. And I guarantee you, there's no one out there that's doing what I'm doing right now. Because I'm looking and I'm seeing, if I haven't seen, then damn, reveal yourself, bruh. You know, sucks being the only one out here that I know that I'm the only one doing these haircuts on sides and the tops and doing what I have to do. If there's someone out there, reveal yourself, homie. Reveal yourself, barber. You know. But I'm just kidding. You don't have to, man. I I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm seeing. I'm an observer of a lot of things. There's a lot of rumors out there, but I really don't care no more. I used to, not no more. Those videos were funny, to me because a lot of people, even my own family, thought that was an ignorant. Look like a thug. That looks so stupid, And on the real, all that was an act. That's me telling you the truth. My friend knows, the one I was working with. He never saw me like that, talk like that, and I tell him all the time, don't sound like an ignorant, my man. We're in Oregon. We're from California, but on the real, uh, people want to be so California out here, but yeah, they don't like Californians. But it's the style. There's a lot of styles out there. There's a lot of my style is me, my attitude and everything. But at the same time, I am a respectful person. I am educated in my own way. I mean, it sucks that people don't get me. You know, been since I arrived right here in Oregon. I arrived in good old Madras, Oregon. Been always an outsider out there and everywhere, and people get mad. My lingo, my slang, or the way I dress, or the way I say things. Nobody can handle a joke or can't handle nothing. They take it so serious. Life ain't about taking it serious. Just enjoy this. Enjoy. I love being a barber. It's one of the most magnificent things that has ever happened to me. Um, Doors have opened for me. I said no. I'm not ready yet. Opportunities grow. I'm not ready yet. That's what I told them. But I don't know. As things are going out here, I think I'm ready. I'm ready to do a lot of things, a lot of different things. And I'm not doing it for myself. I'm not doing it for being famous or nothing like that. I really don't care about being famous, being someone about talk about. No, I don't care about that. I'm looking for financial stability for my kids, for their education, for a better future. That's all I'm doing as a father. You know, I had my things happen recently, and they keep happening. That's life. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm perfect, but or whatever. I'm honest about the things I do. The things I do as a barber. Nobody showed me nothing. Nobody was my mentor. Nobody showed me anything. I taught myself. I'm a self-taught Oregon made barber, and I'm gonna be doing me, and I'm gonna keep doing what I have to do for my kids, and that's it. My family, my kids, my family, myself, financial stability. Okay, this is ridiculous that people think that haircuts are cheap or whatever. They don't charge us for rent. They don't charge us for light. They don't charge us. We don't buy supplies. We use the same razor. No, I use one razor blade for every single person. One razor blade each one. Okay, I said that wrong. I use one razor blade for every person that I do. So each one gets a new razor blade. Sorry about that. But all those things cost come out of my money. It can come out of my pocket. Maintenance on these clippers. These clippers, I have one that costs like $400, $300, $180 shavers, 150, 125. My wall seniors right now, I looked at them. They're 200 and something dollars. The wall senior, the cordless ones, 200 something dollars. You know, magic clips, 100 something dollars. I got an old school, I got a master's too. I mean, not an old school master, I got a master's and his master's. All my detachables, they cost like up to 15, 20 to up to $40 each one. My detachables, you know, disinfectants. I mean, even the damn uh, things like I gotta take care of my sharpen them up, clean them up. I gotta do maintenance on them all the time, and it costs money. You know, I mean everything that I own, or everything I have, I own. I don't owe nobody. I don't lean on anybody for nothing. You know, my brother's he's an up in the barber game. My sister, she's a stylist, and those eyelashes extensions and other stuff too. But everybody does their own thing, man. You know, everybody does their own thing. Everybody's independent. My brother does his thing. My sister does her thing, and I do my own thing. I do want to be an educator. That's my road. That's my journey. I don't know where this barbering out here in Mid Oregon is going to take me, but being judged for something that I lost instantly. I'm not a rapist. I'm not a killer. I'm not a thief. I'm not a child molester. I'm not a drunk driver that kills people while they're drunk. Just did sold drugs. Categorized me as a drug dealer, ex drug dealer. And I do regret everything that I do, the bad things I do. But everybody's so quick to judge me on that. We got the right to be. I mean, to change. We got the right to live life too. Be ordinary. I'm gonna tell you this: never been stopped by a police officer. I guess they call this a model parole. That's what they say. Almost 4 years I've been out. Had my ups and downs. But always, it always comes back to, is it worth it? Nah, it's not worth it. Being locked up around animals, Because believe me, there's some animals in there. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. So this is my introduction to Real Confessions of a Mexican American Barber. I hope you guys add me, follow me, subscribe, all that stuff. This is my journey. My journey, and see where my journey leads me to. Thank you, everybody. Be ready for the first season. First episode coming out pretty soon. Thank you so much. God bless. This is Pedro Hernandez, Fat Boy Barber, and Oregon made barber. Thank you so much. Boom.